rental agreements, and I have coverage.
Due date on Blu-ray Combo Pack and on demand February 22nd.
Welcome back to Los Angeles on the Higher Shooting Stars segment of our All-Star Saturday night. So far, we've seen good shooting by Atlanta, 47.6. Chicago with 1:06. And now Team Los Angeles with Pau Gasol from the Lakers. A look at Steve Kerr. Rick Fox is out there, a three-time NBA champion, 7 seasons with the Lakers, and Tina Thompson, the WNBA's all-time leading scorer and a 9-time WNBA All-Star.
Passing her USA teammate who's here in the front row right behind us, Lisa Leslie, as the all-time scorer.
Look at this, very quick.
Now they're waiting on Rick Fox to knock down his shot. Chicago got off to that quick start in the round before, 5 of 8 before missing their first 16 shots.
Rick was uncertain whether it was his turn to go, and he hesitated for a little while.
And that's important, certainly, in the rotation that these players are shooting.
Let's remember, a lot of these teams don't have a lot of time to practice this. They're doing this really on the fly.
47.6 is the first place time so far. And right now, Atlanta is holding on to number 1. Now the second place team so far, Chicago at 1:06. And he knocks it down. Rick Fox. We played at North Carolina. Look at Lisa Leslie. And Tina Thompson was out there shooting for Team Los Angeles on their 9th shot. They got it to go.
Taking a little lift right there, just getting it up above, and you see it wind up knocking right through the bottom.
So they knock out Team Chicago.
So a lot of times when you're shooting that last shot from half court, you got to give yourself a shot. You can't really end up going short. You'd rather shoot it long, so in case it is long, you possibly can bank it in. You can't come up short.
I'm really glad I took Atlanta and Chicago, you know that?
You're covering all bases.
Way to go, Coach.
Now Team Texas.
Here's the team I'm saying, the defending champion.
With Dirk Nowitzki, Kenny Smith, and Renika Hutchins from the San Antonio Silver Stars.
Dirk just comes off of 35 points. He's got the hot hand.
Does he really?
He won the three-point competition, you may recall, back in 06. So he's shot in this kind of environment before.
Here might be their Achilles heel.
I don't know, it's a pretty good shot there by the Jet from atop the key.
Yeah, great shot. Terrible rotation. That's the worst rotation.
Now Dirk has got a hit and does right there.
They got plenty of time left.
Oh, what did I tell you? The defending champions. Kenny Smith was the one who won it last year for him from the half-court shot. And what does he do on his first shot from half-court? Knock it down.
This is not over yet. You have to go to the finals.
All I'm telling you is, you better recognize, Coach, they know how to win.
He is a career 40% three-point shooter, of course, that's the midcourt shot. And so now Texas moves into number 1 with Atlanta number 2. The top 2 teams right there. More of the Shooting Stars from Los Angeles after this on TNT. We had a couple of TNT announcers going at each other. Kenny Smith against Steve Kerr. Kenny knocking that down, and Kerr again burying his head. Last night, McHale, another TNT analyst, getting at Kerr, and tonight, Kenny Smith.
There's been a lot of trash talk going back and forth between Kenny and Steve Kerr. I don't know if anyone watched the fantasy draft show, but Steve Kerr was really giving Kenny Smith a lot of jabs. And I think this was a little bit of payback.
Well, besides the rest of the season during the broadcast, you know Steve's going to have to hear it from the studio.
Absolutely.
So Team Atlanta, which had a time of 47.6, and because they had the lowest of the 2 times in these finalist teams, will be shooting number 1.
Yeah, and I think they'll probably do pretty well.
Well, you picked the field, so they might as well do well.
And we are underway, and against Al Horford, Steve Smith and Coco Miller are the 3 shooters for Team Atlanta.
Has she made that shot?
Right, she did not make it. She shot out of turn.
Luckily, she missed
She made the one she had to.
Be disqualified.
There they go. Here comes Smitty right away.
Great time to get to the half-court shot. Now it's just a matter of them knocking down the shot.
Front of the rim twice for Steve Smith.
Again, I like to shoot it long. Why should you shoot it short? Give yourself an opportunity to at least bank it in as well. They're trying to swish it.
Does fatigue set in right about now?
Well, not when you have 3 players. Nerves start to send it.
12, and already they're past their first time, which was at 47.6.
They got off the gates too quick. You still like your team here, Coach?
Yeah, I'm liking them, just maybe not as much as I did in the beginning. That's all.
0 for 16, 0 for 17, and
there it is.
On the 18th shot, Al Horford.
Yeah, Kenny needs to get in the gym. You see the gut on Kenny? Are you kidding me? Wow. Get on a exercise bike, Kenny. Wow, look at the gut on this kid. Him and Chuck been hanging out. What is going on that set in Atlanta? What are they serving? Whoa. Is he eating for 2? Never know, though. Look at that guy.
All I know is he made a big shot right at the end. That's all I know.
That's all that matters. Here we go now. Team Texas, Dirk Nowitzki, Kenny Smith, and Renika Hodgins.
There you go, Kenny. This team has the best shooters out of the other 4 teams. So they're going to give themselves plenty of time to shoot this long-distance shot because they're great shooters.
Dirk is nervous, you can tell.
Oh, he's nervous? Yeah. Really?
So the time they got beat was 110.
You would think they would, but hey, nerves start to set in.
Wide right.
Goodness. So what's going to be funny is when it gets up to 50, 55 seconds.
Yeah, get a little tight then.
That's when it starts to look interesting.
Get a little close right now.
Team Atlanta starting
Get a
to
little close right now.
look at Team Atlanta. They're starting to celebrate.
Fatigue.
They're starting to stand up a little bit over there.
0 of 12.
Are you kidding me, Kenny?
14. 0 of 14. 0 of 15.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Team Atlanta picked by Mike Fratello.
Kind of liking that team right now. You get on me about
Pick the field, my friend.
I knew all the way Smitty was taking it.
They were 0 for 17. And Al Horford, Steve Smith, and Coco Miller. That trio right there winning tonight in the higher shooting stars.
You know, I said sometimes it's an advantage to go first because now Team Texas knew what the time was for them to win. And once it started to get close, the nerves started to creep in, Coach.
But you're the one that said it comes down to the last shot. I mean, Texas got out of the gates terrific. I mean, they had so much time at the end to just make the long one, but that's a tough one.
And Team Texas started shooting their long threes after 25 seconds, so they had plenty of opportunity to win this.
Let's go to Cheryl Miller.
Thanks, Kev. Well, first of all, congratulations, Team Atlanta. I've never seen more people happy that Kenny Smith didn't win this game. Well, again, what's going on with this? I'll start with you.
Start with me, Cheryl. All I wanted to do is beat Kenny. That's what we had to do, but give a lot of credit to Al and Coco, Team Atlanta.
Coco, what was the adjustment, if any, that you had to make in this competition?
I don't know, just making the half-court shots always a tough one, so luckily we were able to make it in that second round there.
You were coming in here with the bad back, but you were moving pretty well.
Yeah, once I got out there, I was fine, and we just knocked the shots down. We just got it done.
All right, congratulations, guys. Let's get your hardware over here, and presenting the trophy is Mr. Richard Block, the Vice President of Marketing, Air America.
All right, coming up, the stars are out to witness NBA rookie John Wall. Also, Stephen Curry, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, and 2009 winner Derrick Rose in the Taco Bell Skills Challenge on TNT.